He was always there for everyone, always helping, always smiling, but deep down, he was breaking. This is the story of a man who learned the hardest lesson: to love himself first. Ravi was known as the good guy, the one who never said no, the one people could always count on. In his office, he stayed back late so others could leave early. When friends needed money, he lent it without thinking twice. When someone needed help, Ravi was always there, even when he was exhausted. He thought that being kind meant forgetting himself. He believed that saying no was selfish, and slowly, that kindness started to drain him. He stopped doing things he loved: painting, playing guitar, going for walks. He didn't even notice how lost he'd become. Everyone liked him, but no one saw how tired he really was. One evening, Ravi came home after another long day. He dropped his bag, looked around his empty room, and sighed. No one had called to ask how he was doing. No one had said, "You've done enough, Recede." He scrolled through his phone, messages everywhere. "Ravi, can you fix this for me? Ravi, can you come over? Ravi, I need your help again." Not one message said, "How are you?" His heart sank. He whispered to himself, "I'm there for everyone, but who's there for me?" That night, he couldn't sleep. He lay in bed, staring at the ceiling, thinking about how he had turned into a stranger to himself. He realized he had forgotten what it felt like to live for him. He went to the park he used to visit as a kid. He sat on a bench, felt the sunlight on his face, and just breathed. He bought himself breakfast at his favorite stall. He smiled at himself in the reflection of the tea glass, a small, peaceful smile. For the first time in a long time, he felt something warm inside: peace. He realized that loving others is beautiful, but not when it empties you completely. Days turned into weeks, and Ravi began to change. He started saying no when he needed rest. He set small boundaries, not to push people away, but to protect his peace. At first, some people got upset. "You've changed, Ravi," they said. He smiled gently and replied, "Yes, I finally learned to love myself too." Ravi didn't stop being kind. He still helped others, but not by hurting himself. He still cared, but he also cared for his own heart. And something magical happened. He began to feel lighter, happier. His smile came from the heart, not from pretending anymore. One evening, while helping a friend, his friend asked, "Ravi, how do you stay so calm these days?" He looked up and said, "I stopped trying to please everyone. Now, I try to understand myself instead. You see, loving yourself isn't selfish. It's survival. When you love yourself, you stop depending on others to make you feel worthy. You begin to value your peace, your time, your heart. Because how can you give love to others when you don't have any left for yourself? So take a moment today, look in the mirror and remind yourself, you matter. Your dreams matter. Your peace matters. Don't wait for someone else to fill your cup. Fill it with self-love, confidence, and gratitude. Because when you love yourself more than anyone, the world learns to love you the same way. Remember, time spent loving yourself is never wasted. Every no you say to protect your peace is a yes to your own healing. When you choose yourself, you don't lose others. You just stop losing yourself. Remember, kindness starts with you, and the most important relationship you'll ever have is with yourself.